don't play the game, but okay, so it's support Genji. Alright. Okay, yeah, okay, alright. I know I'm going off topic. Jetpack Cat. Who the fuck? What? Is this a joke? Jetpack Cat. Is this, what is this? Support. Mid-range projectile spread that heals allies and is the support. Flight. Okay, so you can flight. Okay, so you can just shoot. That heals allies and damage. Okay, so far this is like this looks just like a retextured bloody diva. A cat version of diva that can heal. Oh, they have ammo. Remember when? See, I remember when diva had ammo. Right? It's like he could fly. Lifeline. What? What? What is this? You can just... You can fly infinitely. The boost is... What is this game? What is this? This is like new. This is new. Jetpack Cat that can Chinook airlift people. The player you drag can also ult in that, by the way. Can you do it to enemies? No.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Allowing your ally, so it's only allies. The player you can drag can also ult. Yeah. If you just get like a troll and you're just like about to ult and they pick you up and drag you off the map, I'm assuming like you have to push E or something to do this. Why is this in the game? What is this? What? You can't do it to enemies? Or this changes the whole meta of everything. If you can just airlift, you could just airlift Diva behind the lines and then drop her like a tactical nuke. I gotta make fun of this stupid cat. This breaks a lot of maps. They're demonstrating it right here. This map was not designed to have a literal fucking cat that can just airlift anyone over these walls and shit. Like, this gonna break so many maps. Who designed it? Who thought this was a good idea? What do you... The map design is... Because this is an old map. The older maps that they still have in rotation. Yeah, you could, like, pick up people... Like, you could... If you're gonna ult, you just freaking get airlifted above. And... You could do a sniper. If you're good at sniping people, you can just, like, airlift over the wall and just snipe them from the back lines. I'm sure the cat supports, so he's probably got... Is it a boy or a girl? I don't know. The cat probably has no health, so you could probably just get sniped out the air. I don't think you can pick up enemies. I don't think you could. It says allies. It doesn't say enemies. And even if it could, why would an enemy do that? That would be stupid. That would be even more stupid if you could pick up enemies. Because you could just, like, camp out. Like, you could just... Oh, my God. You could just camp out near, like, a door, pick them up and just drop them in the thing. Like, it's so stupid. Wait! No! You can! I didn't even look. What? You can do it. Your ult can do that. So you just ult pick up an enemy. How do you counter that? How do you counter this? What do you do? They just stun lock you, just movement lock you. You're done. You get catnapped. You're just done. Oh, this is so stupid. What are they doing, Blizzard? What do you mean? What are you doing? Fucking jetpack cat. He's a damage. He's got a gun. Is he just soldier? 3-round burst weapon, and he can do soldier or like a bastion. Remember when Bastion had a shield? I do. Freaking cyber frag. Is this just soldier? What? So she's got a grenade. Override protocol. What is this? This is just... controversial opinion, and this has come from a biased review because I do like Overwatch. Maybe not anymore since fucking this shit, but I do like old school Overwatch. From the very start, they could have cemented it as a legendary game to possibly like be the TF2 killer. Because at the time this released, everyone's like, oh my god, TF2 killer? You can't kill TF2, but you can happily stand aside it. From the very start, to stand alongside the greats, aka Team Fortress 2. I also have that installed. I could probably play that. They should have made it free to play. Controversial opinion. free to play from the very beginning because they already had all these loot, but they had everything in play. I think it was going to be free to play. From memories, 2016 is such a long time ago. It feels like last year, but this was going to be free to play from the start. There was rumors this was going to be free to play. Hence why all the egregious loot boxes and such. They literally built it to be free to play at the last second. They're like, oh, let's charge for it. And look, for a while, for a long time, people were pretty happy, even with the loot boxes. I've heard people say that this was one of the only games, maybe, that did loot boxes right. Which, what? You don't get that. People don't say that about loot boxes. They just say, oh my god, loot boxes, trash, delete. Yeah, right, it's friggin'... Yeah, people were saying that this did loot boxes right. And it was just cosmetics and shit. It was okay. You didn't have to engage in the loot box system at all. You did not have to do that. Not one bit, and you could still play the game. Yes, that's the thing. You could pay. It had currency. It had the premium currency, but they would give you, quite, in my opinion, quite a generous amount of loot boxes. I never paid... Okay, maybe once or twice. Very rarely. Except in the battle pass. Yeah, because you would get the free currency from just playing the game. Yeah, so I think it was one of the only loot box systems they have done correctly, that they've done right. You got a generous amount of currency to buy the loot boxes, and you got, like, you could buy them with real money. Of course you could always do it with real money. And the battle passes and shit. I don't even remember the battle passes in the first game. I don't even know if they had battle passes. Maybe they did. I only remember the new battle passes, which are just terrible. I don't even remember if they had battle passes in the first version, like you know. But yeah, so they literally had this. They had this golden game. I'm so mad. They had this game. They built it with so much love, and like it was, and they've just shat on it. They've just destroyed it, and it upsets me because they were literally given. If they had made it free to play from the very start. Controversial opinion. Here we go again. Freaking Neon with the controversial opinion. Maybe have just kept the original characters. Do not add any more characters. Keep it the same. Like, just take a book straight out of freaking Team Fortress 2 and just say, this is the roster. This is what we're having. But yeah, I reckon they could have made this, if they had made this game free to play at the very start and keep the rosters. That's it. Keep the heroes that they come out with, because then they can balance it easier. They were already, like, from the get-go balanced. Okay. They opened it and you got a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's been a while. They changed some, like they got rid of Bastion's shield. They tweaked. But how do you balance motherfucking Jetpack Cat's ability that you could just pick up people, bloop, and then throw them off the map? Like, that's a good idea. Like, I'm already getting pushed by friggin' already getting hooked by Roadhog. I'm already getting booped. I'm already getting thrown off the map by friggin' what's his charging ability? Friggin' Reinhardt. Now you can just have a cat that can fly. So he's up. He dive bombs you out of nowhere and then just throws you off the map. Or like, and you can't do anything. So mad. So mad. They can't unpull until you drop them or alt time goes off. So you can't even do anything about it. Great. Just what we want in a fast-paced competitive team shooter. More abilities that lock you in place. Like, more, I forgot what they're called. Stun lock ability? Like, they're just abilities that, like, lock your movement and you can't do anything about. That's what I want from a fast-paced team like, freaking shooter ability hero shooter. I want abilities that stop me from doing anything. From playing the game. Try and kill Jetpack Cat, but he's hard. Yeah, he's... How do you kill... Bro, I can't hit... Friggin... Who's the flying bitch? Farah. I can't hit like Farah when she's up in the air. And friggin' the other... You try to... A little fucking cat just... if you can't, you just got to accept it. I just might have to accept that this game's just ruined. They've ruined this game. It makes me so mad because this was a gem of a game. It was a little gem of a game. It wasn't perfect, but it had, at the time. Now everything's trying to copy Overwatch and nothing's working. Have you noticed every hero shooter that's come out since has just absolutely tanked? Ruin me tonight. Okay, you need to calm down, mister. You need to calm down. They've just, every game since has come out and just absolutely flopped, and they've shut down the servers and all that. Mind you, they've been in development for so long, like they just release it and it gets shut down. So like they got handed this little gem of a game. It wasn't perfect, but it was good. And they've just dropped it and fucked it. And then these broken promises of Overwatch 2, which didn't need to be a thing. What's the edition of the game? Make it so that little bit can't play. Like, yeah, like I don't understand why you have. Why? I don't care about the other ones. I just do not care. But Jetpack Hack, why? Who's like, oh yeah, let's have a cat. Fair enough. What are we gonna do? Let's have an ability that you can just pick people up and lift them around a map, which by the way breaks every map. The perfect example here, this map was not designed to be airlifted around. This breaks metas, breaks shit. Oh, and then we could just do it to enemies. You could just lock people in place. A cat that literally will dive bomb, because if you're playing this character, you're gonna be hidden. You're gonna be hiding in the corner. You're gonna be up as high as you can, hidden somewhere, fucking where no one can see you, straight out of spawn with your ult. You're gonna be camping. You're gonna walk out of here, and they're going to just fucking dive bomb you, grab you, and throw you off the map straight away, like for no reason, because that happens all the time. People just target you.